Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Teesha, and today we are going to do a current burn review on Midnight Blue Citrus. This one was highly requested in another current burn review that we did, and we are just ignoring today's look. Today was our first day with our kiddos and the first day with the mask mandate for the preschoolers, which was a difficult day. Just keep teachers in your hearts because, you know, the littler the kiddos get, just the more you feel for them when they are going through something new. And today was a lot of new. So I really still wanted to film, but I had a day. We're having like a monsoon rain also in Kentucky, which we needed it because the grass is brown, but the look could not be. And also she was not invited, but here she is. So let's jump into this candle review, which is why you clicked on the video, probably not for today's look of the day. So Midnight Blue Citrus. I love the packaging. Let's talk about this. So you guys know I'm a big fan. Oh, the color got weird. I'm a big fan of this new matte muted jewel tone color story that they've done with their new Color Run collection. And they've also now included the notes on the front label as well as on the bottom. The notes on the bottom say juicy tangerine, airy beach grass, sweet orange blossom, amber with natural essential oils. Now I will tell you, I've had this candle in various versions. I know I got like a Midnight Blue Citrus maybe last Halloween, and I've had this in White Barn packaging. I've had this in Bath and Body Works, you know, with like the more character packaging. And I feel like, and tell me if I'm wrong, the notes change just a little bit on this candle quite often. So I can't really put my finger on exactly what notes change. I want to say this candle used to have like a musk in it because I remember it really smelling like a men's cologne, like a strong men's cologne in previous years. But, you know, scent memory is funny, so I don't know if I'm just thinking that. You'll have to let me know down below if you've ever tried this candle. But we're just going to be able to talk about today's version because, again, I don't have a backup of anything in my collection to pull out and compare from a previous year. So the juicy tangerine, beach grass, sweet orange blossom, and that amber, which amber could be a musk note. It still does smell like a cologne to me, but I feel like with it being like amber and the beach grass versus like the musk, and I'm not quite sure how they've described it in the past, it's not as strong of a men's cologne. So now this is like a curve, you know, like this is instead of like a Ralph Lauren something or other, this is like men's curve, but it does smell nice. It isn't straight cologne. There's definitely a citrus element as well. I'd almost say like this is what champagne toast, if they tried to make it masculine, would smell like, because it does, the tangerine very much reminds me of like a champagne toast. Yeah, so let's talk about the packaging. I love the color. I was picking up as many of the colors I liked because I wanted to display them, but I've liked Midnight Blue Citrus in the past, so this was not a blind buy for me. This I went in the store and bought, but I do recommend that for several reasons, so we'll get into it. So I'm inserting here a little bit of the burn. It did burn evenly for the most part, and the wicks did, as you can see in the little clip I'm sharing, they did a pretty good job of pooling, and they weren't too high. When they first started, they were a little bit high, but they did pool very quickly, and I felt like this candle was burning very evenly, which I like to see. I've burnt this twice now, and I will say that the first burn, the throw was, it wasn't non-existent, but it's very light. So if that is something that you're just like, I don't buy light scented candles, you definitely don't want this one. However, if that's something that you don't care about, or if you have like a bigger bathroom and you like a candle this size in your bathroom, I feel like this would definitely not overpower and would smell nice in that size of a space. I had this in my bedroom, and I could smell it, but I could smell it like a hint of. It was a lingering scent. It was not a strong, like I could depict what the notes were. I could just smell something pleasant, something citrusy, a little bit of a light men's cologne, like a curve, but nothing too strong. So I'm definitely gonna have to say that for the first burn, which, you know, was about 2 hours, was definitely low. Now the second burn, I could definitely see that it picked up a tiny bit, but I don't want to go anything past like almost medium. Like it's got a throw, but it's definitely on the light lingering scent side, nothing strong. You know, I can't depict the specific tangerine in here. I could say there's something citrusy, but you know, wasn't strong. It definitely is not a candle I could say has a really decent throw. But sometimes I'm in the mood for something light and relaxing or calming, and I don't need it to be a powerhouse in every room. So you have to buy this one knowing that that is a possibility, or smelling it on cold sometimes can tell us whether we're gonna like it based on the fact that it might not be a powerhouse. But the notes, really, they do all kind of come through. I feel like, although they're not like, I say depict, I'm not sure if that's the right word, but I can't pick out tangerine and orange blossom, but I can definitely tell there's like a beachy vibe, which I feel lends to the cologne. I feel like that used to be like a wave scent or something, or like note. The amber definitely gives it the cologne vibe, and then the citrus notes, they shine through, but they're light. So, you know, if you've ever had like a light version of champagne toast, I think you'll know what I mean. Sometimes it's pretty strong and I'm like pretty surprised. Or raspberry tangerine's another really good example. Sometimes when I burn that one, I'm pretty surprised at the throw, and other times I'm like, I know what it is, but it's definitely not like blowing me away. So it just kind of depends on what you like in a candle. If you like your candles to be strong all the time, this one's not gonna work for you anywhere. But if you're okay with like having candles mixed together well, I feel like this would do a nice job with something in that element of beachy men's cologne and, you know, citrus notes. This would play very well with a lot of candles. And then, like I said, for my scent memory, I remember back in the day when we were in our 20s, Aaron used to wear Curve, and I smelled this in the store, and I thought, I've smelled this cologne before. And so then I was like digging through, because you know how boys don't throw anything away. I was like digging through a box that he has in like the bottom of the sink, and I found a tiny little cologne, like a Curve, and I was like smelling it, and I was like, yep, it's in there. So this definitely has that element of just like, you know, like a 20-year-old boy's cologne, nothing too grown on a man, but just, you know, that like light vibe. So this one I liked, but of course you have to kind of like decide for yourself if that's something you're into. I just love this color blue, so I'm happy to have it, and I'm not returning, but I don't know that I would repurchase it. Like if I burn through this completely, you know, for the candle wall purposes, I don't know that I'm going to run out and buy another one. They have so many good candles coming out. So those are my thoughts on Midnight Blue Citrus. I have a couple more coming, so you're going to see this amazing look a couple more times throughout the week. But I appreciate you if you watch this point. Let me know down below if any of the things I said about this candle resonated with you. Do you know the notes have changed? Do you agree with me on the throw? Because I did try to really do my research on this candle, thinking I want to have my thoughts clear, because I was still kind of coming into making this video going, So it's a candle. But thank you guys, and I'll see you in a video very soon. Bye.